Last week was another exciting week in the trading world. Here is your 5-minute overview of the Forex, crypto, and the stock markets with hot stories that may have impact your investment strategy. Hi, it's Investiva's Kiana. I will be covering the hottest market gossips in 11 seconds. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button to get my Investiva updates as soon as we publish them. Let's start with the Forex market. Most of last week's Forex action was centered on developing Brexit news. The European Union decided to extend the UK's leave date, which was originally scheduled for last Friday, and it's extended until October 31st, which caused the euro to increase in relative value by roughly 1%. The pound had a week of ups and downs, though without the Brexit extension, the downs probably would have been even much worse. There are several important reports coming out this week, including job reports and inflation information, so the pound's volatility will likely remain above average. Following the release of some positive Australian and Chinese trade reports, the Aussie dollar was able to remain among the most productive currencies on the Forex market. While the Japanese yen did have a strong start to the week, most of its gains were reversed by the week end. Both the US dollar and the Canadian dollar had somewhat uneventful days, which was likely caused by the fact that most currency trading activity was taking place in Europe. With several important reports coming out of Canada this week, though, the loonie is likely to be a bit more active. Next is the crypto market. Following an excellent start to the month of April, Bitcoin prices have begun to stabilize, hovering just above $5,000 per coin. The coin's peak value of $5,320 last Wednesday was significantly higher than the $4,095 price on March 31st. It looks like we're already off to another busy week in the crypto world after Binance decided to delist Bitcoin SV, which is an offshoot of Bitcoin. Its value immediately dropped by 9%. Tensions between Craig Wright and Changpeng Zhao will likely spark some reactionary trading action as well. In other news, the IMF and the World Bank have decided to launch an educational blockchain token. While the token is designed for internal use, the interest in blockchain from two of the world's most important economic institutions is likely a positive sign for the industry as a whole. Now, the tax season is finally behind us. Lawmakers in the United States are looking for clearer rules from the IRS regarding how crypto earnings need to be taxed. The IRS has not updated its guidelines in nearly 5 years, causing this particular concern to have unusually bipartisan support among lawmakers. Last but not least is the stock market. After a somewhat stable week, the Dow finished last week strong, jumping from just over 26,000 points to a peak of 26,411. At the same time, the S&P 500 experienced a similar increase in value and has been hovering around the 2,900 mark for the past few days. In preparation for its upcoming IPO, Uber announced that it's planning to sell roughly $10 billion worth of stock. Though this figure is a bit less than what was originally expected, Lyft, which is Uber's top competitor, and I covered it last week, has witnessed its stock to drop by more than 20%. Now, this week has gotten off to a somewhat sluggish start in the stock market, largely because of the fact that both Goldman Sachs and Citigroup released a somewhat disappointing earnings report. With several other major reports expected to be released by the end of this week, there will be a lot for traders to pay attention to. At the end of the trading day on Monday, index markets are looking generally bullish, but this could easily change by the end of the week. So be sure to tune in again next week to see how these trends play out. Thank you so much for watching Investiva, and remember, make your money work for you.